Hey YouTube. Okay, so part 2 of answers. Hopefully you can hear okay. It's really getting hot outside. In fact, it's not that hot. My car says it's 83, but it's hot in the car. So the AC is running. All right. When will you be TTCing for a second? And are you hoping for a girl or another boy? So it's a really long-winded answer. But I'm sure I was asked it more than twice, so I don't mind answering it long. Okay, I don't know. This is the short answer. So originally, and as of like a month ago, my plan was, it's a month ago now. Deacon's birthday is when my plans kind of changed a little bit, his birthday party. So we were going to start trying next June-ish, next summer, and hope for like a March-ish baby, because it's kind of a slower time of the year for us. It works. So I figured I already had my summer birthday baby, being Deacon. I was due June 12th, I had him May 26th, I thought he'd be my summer baby. And then his birthday came, and his party was happening, and it was snowing. So, I think I need a summer baby. However, when I was pregnant with Deacon, I'm like, I will never, ever, ever be pregnant during the summer. But now that it's all said and done, it's like, oh, I'd like to have a summer baby. So that would mean trying at the end of the year. The only problem with that is that would put them under 2 years apart. And it's just, which I think is great, and I'd love to have them there. It just seems so soon. As much as I'm ready, and as fierce as my baby fever is, I'm just not 100% ready yet. We just have a lot more that we need to get together and do before we have another one. Things like figuring out how I can be a stay-at-home mom, and how, just all of it. Do we stay in our house? Because our house is not cheap. Do we stay in our house? Do we try selling our house? Do we get into something smaller? There's so many variables. So we've got a lot of things to figure out there, first of all. And then as far as, so did I say, originally I was hoping to get pregnant in June and then December. So this year would be great, but I don't know if we'll be ready. But I don't think I can wait much longer. I don't know. It's hard to say how I'm going to feel in 6 months. Because them being a little over 2 years apart, I think is a great separation between the two of them. The alternative is to get pregnant on this coming winter or the following, which financially would be a lot easier. But then that would put them over 3 years apart. So it's like, do you set them up for the rest of their lives, being further apart, just because you're better off financially in the meantime? It's really, it's hard. Family planning is really hard. But I'm already starting to read books and do things along those lines to prepare myself for our next one. Books being different pregnancy books. I feel like I was very uneducated going into my first pregnancy with Deacon. And we even had a preconception appointment 6 months before we started trying. So we were definitely prepared, but it's amazing how much I didn't know. So, and that's something that I was going to ask you guys if you wanted me to share. Do you want me to share what I'm doing to prepare for TTCing when that time comes? Is that something you guys are interested in? Do you want to know what books I'm reading, what movies I'm watching, who I'm talking to, etc.? Let me know. Are you hoping for a girl or another boy? Okay, so here's another long-winded answer. I would love to have a girl. I would love, 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 love to have a girl. I even did a video once wanting a girl. I'd love to have a girl. But if we have another boy, then chances of having a girl, or chances of having a third child, which I want 4, is better because my husband wants a girl too. So, if we have another boy, that'd be great. If we have a third boy, then we'll have a 4th, because I don't want to have the middle child issues. My parents both suffered from that, so, my dad was the youngest, my mom was the middle, and they both have issues, so I'd rather have an even number of children. Not that it matters, it's just family experience, so that's all I have to base it off of. But if we have a girl next, then we might be done. If we have a boy next, then we'll probably have a third. And if we have a girl next, and I do get a third and a 4th, then I don't think it'll matter as much as far as what it is, because I'll have, 2 girls close in age, or a younger boy, where the middle child being a girl maybe wouldn't you know, they wouldn't be stuck in the middle because they're kind of their own, if that makes sense. I think about this stuff all the time. So it's really long-winded. Okay, so how and where did you meet your husbands? We actually have a really cute story. We met at a lake. Actually, the first time we ever talked was on the back of a jet ski. Or, well, I was driving, he jumped on the back. I was visiting some family a few states away from us, from where we are now. And, like I said, we were out at the lake. And he came out with his friend who was dating my cousin at the time. And they were just like goofing off, and I was jet skiing, and I pulled up to stop for a few seconds. And he jumped on the back, and it was very flirty. The rest is kind of history, really. We talked for about 6 months long distance, and then we flew back and forth to see each other a couple times, and we were just totally head over heels in love. And only, gosh, it was like 7 months later, seven months later, he moved in with me. So I was still in high school at the time. I don't know, and I'd already moved out. I was living on my own. I've been very independent. But yeah, I was still in high school. I look back, I'm like, what were my parents thinking? Why didn't they let me do that? But I was living on my own. I was 18, so they really had no choice. Okay, so let's see what else. So we'd only actually physically been together for about 2 weeks. It sounds so bad. It sounds so bad. Oh. But it worked out. 8 years later, we're still together. We're still happy as ever. He bugs me sometimes, but I love him. You know, what husband's not to bug you sometimes. Alright, let's see here. What time is it? Let me look. Alright, 7 minutes. I'll answer one more question on this video. Sorry, these were some really long answers. What's your favorite part about being a mom? Oh gosh. Oh, that's a really hard question to answer. Everything. I think just the love that I feel for him now, the love I feel for my husband now, the love Deacon expresses to me. I think that's the best part of being a mom. It strengthened our family. We're actually like, I'm not like that we weren't a family before, but I don't know. It's the love is just so strong. And when I hold Deacon, or when he sees me and he gets so excited to see me and he's so happy, it just warms my heart. I love it. When he cuddles with me, that is like, that's the end all be all. When he'll walk up to me and just like rest, like, you know, I'll pick him up and he'll just rest his head on me. That's like that's worth it all right there. So I'll stop this so it's not too long, and I will start a part 3. Bye guys.